Welcome back, everybody, to Entrepreneur TV Middle East. We're here live, day 2 at the AI Festival. With me is the lovely Dr. Sonia. She is the CEO of the Abdulla Al Ghurair Foundation. Thank you so much for coming on here. It's such an honor having you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. There's a great energy here.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's just networking, doing their thing. So how's it going so far? Do you think events such as this one were important for you?
They're incredibly important, not just for the networking, but for the learning, to be able to ask the hard questions on stage and get that expert advice.
Right. So tell me a little bit about what you do and a little bit about the foundation. Obviously, you guys are doing some crazy things. Just run us through it.
Yeah. The Abdulla Al Ghurair Foundation is 10 years old this year, and we have reached, thank you very much, we've reached a record number of over 200,000 beneficiaries. And that means that we've been able to help with formal education and informal education, which means we're helping universities, we're helping young people in the Middle East and North Africa find their path to a job, to an entrepreneurship. And so whatever it is that they are passionate about and they want to do so that they can generate revenue and have a great life.
Right. It's so important to bridge that gap, right? Because I feel like even these days, we're speaking about AI that's going 10,000 miles per hour, right, every day. And there's so many generations that are just left behind, and we're not even aware of all the things that AI can do. How do you bridge that gap, right? And I believe organizations such as yours are there to help out, right?
We're trying.
Yeah, you're getting there. So you did pick the introspective plus founder feels questionnaire. Are you ready for your questions now?
I'm ready.
Perfect. First question for you. Do you ever feel imposter syndrome using AI tools?
No, I don't. And I really don't get people who do. I need that to stop.
Yeah, people are just fearful. I feel like because they don't know, you're scared of the things you don't know, right?
It's totally fine. Use generative AI, please. Everybody use it. I use it all the time. I use it every time. It helps correct my grammar. If I have nobody to talk to, I will talk to generative AI and go, I'm thinking about this.
What do you think?
What are the pros and cons? And then it makes me think about different items. It's a really great, I'll ask it questions like, what would an 18-year-old say to me if I said this? Because I have to talk to youth and sometimes they're not around me. And I want to engage in a very different way. So I use it like a little professional assistant friend.
Yeah, literally. It enhances your ideas and your opinions. Yeah, why not? Question number 2. What's the last decision you let AI help you make? Is it the 18-year-old one?
No, it's actually getting here and which routes to take, because when you're actually using navigation tools, yeah, you can do that. But something a little
tool do you use?
I use a lot. I use Notebook LM, I use Copilot, I use Chat, I use Perplexity. I can't remember what I use for that one because I'm always like Claude. I use everything. I use, Gamma for PowerPoint. You know what it is? I think the most kind of impactful one might have been, I wanted to have a better sense of the event today. And I wanted to know if my questions were good enough for the audience and for my panelists. And so
you were moderating?
Yeah, I was moderating. And so I put in the questions I wanted to put in and wanted to know how would the audience respond to that of this kind of audience. And I got some feedback and I refined my questions.
Right, amazing. That's super cool. Up next, does using AI make you feel more powerful or more replaceable?
I definitely feel, I don't know if powerful is the word. I feel faster.
Faster,
yeah. I feel like I accomplish things, and faster. I get there faster. My ideas are challenged all the time.
Okay.
But you have to be careful, because I'll give you an example. Because some of it's quite biased, and I work with so many marginalized communities. I'm constantly, one of the prompts I use a lot is, don't be lazy, and this is bias.
Okay, interesting.
So I'm training my devices, but I definitely think that it makes me faster.
Yeah, it's just a more productive version of yourself in a way, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, up next, if you built a clone of yourself with AI, what would scare you about it? Anything you're scared of yourself?
I think if it was a clone of me, I'd be scared that anything could just replace me that fast.
Imagine.
Yeah,
that would be
I think that'd be scary too.
Do you think we're gonna get there one day?
I don't know, but I think people don't realize that they can't live with themselves.
Yeah.
Like if you had you and you had to live with yourself, you know?
Maybe we'll become better humans.
I don't know.
Maybe. Or you're gonna look at your husband or your wife and be like, I'm so sorry.
I love you so much. Thank you for dealing with me.
Literally. So last but not least, what's the one part of your personality I could never replicate?
Motherhood.
Aw.
Yeah, no way
Some
you
people
can replace
respond
that.
with humor, some people respond with motherhood. Yeah, 100%. Anyways, with just one more question before we finish off. What sort of pieces of advice would you give to all those young entrepreneurs out there, you know, coming from all of your experience and obviously the foundation? Top 3 pieces of advice maybe, or top 1 as you wish.
I'll say that look at yourself and think about what you lacked, and if you're looking at that and solving that problem for other people, you will find the grit you need to succeed. And because you're doing it for somebody else, you're going to find the fulfillment you need, and you're going to be helping others in a way that will touch your life and actually improve the world. And that will be the magic that will bring you forward.
Beautiful, Tanya. On that note, thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best of luck. Stay tuned, guys. The interview will come out very soon. Thank you.